We're gonna take 3/8 by 3 and 3/8 by 4 and make some gussets. Now obviously if I had a bandsaw, I would use the bandsaw to make my gussets. But I've got my 3/8 by 3-inch flat bar. You've got the saw set up to 45 degrees. Got it clamped down. And that's how you can make some gussets. Instead of making the saw 45 each direction, you simply flip the flat bar over. You flip it over, move it down, do your next cut, and then you'll have 90 degrees on one side and 2 45s on the other. And by this way, you can keep on making a bunch of gussets, similar to that. That was the very first piece from the flat bar, so that's why it's slightly smaller than the next piece. But you loosen your clamp, you take your flat bar, and you flip it over. Once you flip it over, you move it down just until the blade touches at that 90 degrees, and so you'll have a 90 like that. But you keep your blades set up on 45 at all times. Now you might decide this is too much work, so you can just buy them in bulk on Amazon, or you can go to your local steel supplier. And what's the purpose of gussets? It's to use to reinforce from one piece to the other. And they don't have to be a perfect triangle. One side of them can be longer than the other. They can be more narrow in the middle for decoration, or they can be multi-purpose so you can tie off to them. Never underestimate the power of triangles. And in this instance, you can use spider webs or have decorations. And some are just for looks, others are functional. A tie-off point or a ledger angle. For high-strength streetlights or poles, the gussets are added. Because steel corrodes, the poles must be painted or galvanized, powder-coated. And here you see it's very common for streetlights and freeway signs to have lots of gussets because they are exposed to extreme windy conditions or high hazard environments.
Okay, let's go.